MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Cy Young is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
So digging in now, David Ortiz. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Cobb retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
Center fielder,
and the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Popped him up. Kingman shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now in the box, Rogers Hornsby looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His third home run of this series as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The third baseman, Dave Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Hornsby backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, Keller.
standing in, Brad Keller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike three. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. Keller has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cobb is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. Next to bat for the Giants, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there, 2 gone. On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Soft grounder left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary Carter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here comes the first pitch. Young at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 99, Aaron.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Manny B, Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the hard.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through. A base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. At the plate, Bryce Harper. So take a look at ball 1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Left side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Now
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brad Keller. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, David Ortiz. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase it something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 9-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Frank Thomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Frank Thomas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch. Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ty Cobb stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jim Palmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Keller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a basement.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping up now, David Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Manny, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Hot shot on the ground is short. What a play, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. No balls and 1 strike. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Rogers Hornsby is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and there's his first base hit in this one. To second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging and pitching staff.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. At the plate now, David Ortiz. Strike called, now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bullpen and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cobb is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A swing and a ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
A ball and a strike now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Gary Carter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, man. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Going back is the center fielder at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His third home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here. To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Line toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Cody Bellinger will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Cobb will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Dave Kingman.
Ready now, Dave Kingman. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tanner Rainey.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants out in front here, 20-2. In now, Ty Cobb. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Brad Keller.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Hornsby over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's nearly impossible to throw at a guy that gets a lead that big who can run. I don't care how good of a throwing catcher you are.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, as the blowout continues.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Giants on top, 22-2. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Bryce Harper. He's the one to start off the 9th inning, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knob.
LeMahieu's got it. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop,
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Giants will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Time of the ball game.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Aaron Judge was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big three-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good three-pitch mix, and he'll throw all three pitches at any time.
Ready now, Tyler Wade. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Randall Romero, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Martinez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Juan Ramirez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Alberto Medina gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Touché, sir.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Tapia, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman,
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Silva can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia popped him up. Stallings is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Judge. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So up steps Ozzy Alvarez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set. Here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotti.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Drew Chance as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped up, Stallings moving to his left, and that retires the side. Into the box, Jose Martinez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Piscotti is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West to just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. And in steps Manny Machado, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
In there, 0-1. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. Coming to the plate now, Kris Bryant. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And even a pitch-out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch-out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run.
And he's into third safely with the stolen base. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. From the stretch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end. And here's another 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center.
Tapia's in pursuit.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end.
And that'll bring up Tyler. Lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action.
Left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner breaks for third.
Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The runner in scoring position with none out. Count remains at 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Donovan Silva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame.
A reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. Fans, theshownation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track the community market, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is theshownation.com. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tents here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutlass and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beer. fans. Do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ground ball left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ozzy.
0-2, here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The A's strand one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back to the track. And this one is gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now, Jacob Stallings. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Digging in now, Jose Martinez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 8 and the A's nothing. Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up.
In comes Judge.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit back up the middle. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Randall Romero is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
I'll roll this.
He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Juan Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hitter, Manny.
Line drive base hit. Machado on his way to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu in there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 0-1. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most days.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa, lifetime against Danny Salazar. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know what? If this guy didn't have the MVP wrapped up already, he certainly does now. That's his 50th home run of the year. And he's already reached that mark in stolen bases. That puts him in the 50-50 club. We're watching history here, folks.
Lewis Hyde gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As he grounds one briskly to short, reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ozzy Alvarez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1 from the stretch. Pops this one up. Correa is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And it's fouled away. Hyde, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The designated hitter, Manny.
First offering on its way.
Machado.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
On the run is Tapia, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotti. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martinez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Rose.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 14-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year as the blowout continues. At the plate, Jose Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the. Stepping into the box, Randall Romero starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
17-0 the final this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Jeff Hoffman earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Alberto Medina struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time at the ball game. 3 out.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL